All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our AI Learning Agents project. Let's have a look at what we went over today. Now, yesterday, if you recall, we did go over the process of starting to use our learning agents to build a game for us. Now, I told you we are going to take the code from VS Code and bring it to our Google Colab to make sure everything is running correctly the way it should be. So this is that here. You can see here we have our entire code here in our Google Colab. Let me just scan down for you so you can see. So we're going to run this now and see if we can actually get it to run and see if we can start the process of getting this to build a game for us. And again, we're not going to use this particular code. We're just using the rough frame of it. I just want to make sure all of this goes through. Once we are sure that it goes through, we're going to strip it out, and then we're going to program it to build in something that we wanted to build. Right now, it's programmed to build a snake game, but we're going to reprogram it to do something else once we are sure that everything is go through and the code is working the way it should be. So you can see our pip installs just went through. Let's go ahead and get our imports here. This shouldn't take too long. I usually don't do this part on video because it usually takes long when I'm trying to do the imports and the pip installs while the video is running. But it looks like it's going through smoothly now. So we'll just let it go ahead and run and see what happens. So that's pip installing now. Well, pip installer waiting for the imports to come through. Looks like AutoGen is coming through now. We just have to let that get loaded, and then we can start the code. And it is taking a little bit longer as usual. Like I said, that just finished. So let's start the actual running of the code here. So we got an error. Let's see what the error is about. I think I know what it is. I think the error is because we didn't bring over our environment again. Yeah, you can see here the OAI configures JSON. That's my fault. So we're going to go over here as usual, open up our files. This should open up everything we need to get open so we can get access to that OAI file. This one here. We'll bring that over. We do that. So now that should be loaded. We can actually go back up and rerun it. Let me go back to the top and rerun it, and that should go through. Let's see what happens now. We got another error, but let's see why this time. Okay, so you can see now this time it's saying that the API client option must be set either by passing the API key to the client or by setting the OpenAI API key environment variable, which means everything did go through. We all connected to our environment, but we don't have an API key like I told you because we're not using the API key. We just want to make sure that the code is running and it will go all the way through like it did. So this code is actually functional. Now what we have to do is strip it out and reconfigure it so we can build exactly what we want to build and we can do what we want it to do. But I'm not going to start that process today. We're just going to leave it like this for now, and we will pick it up later. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.